I want to go ahead and thank you for purchasing the Hybernova CPAP Cleaner and Sanitizer. I think you're going to love this. This video will show you very quickly how to get set up to using your machine. The nice thing about the Hybernova CPAP is it is very, very portable. So when you need to take your cleaner with you on the road, you can throw it right in your suitcase and it will fit easily anywhere. You can use the included sanitation bag as a travel bag, so you can just put this right into the travel bag. You can even take the 4 adapters with you. But once again, we've worked really hard to put this machine out into the market, and we are passionate about people getting a good night's sleep. We just know how important that is and how difficult life can be without a great night's sleep. So enjoy this video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to answer any of them. And once again, thank you so much. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to clean your sleep apnea machine. So the machine cleaner comes with 4 adapters that'll work with whatever CPAP machine you happen to be using. This one we're using here is a ResMed. And so the first thing you do is you just unhook the mask from the hose very easily. And then you have your tube still connected to your CPAP machine. You'll want to empty the reservoir. If you're using a hydrated one, empty the reservoir of all the water before you do the cleaning. We've taken the reservoir off on this one, but you would leave it on. So after you empty the water, put the reservoir back on. Then you go ahead and you take your hose and you connect it right to the Hybernova cleaner. Very, very simple. If needed, you can take one of the 4 adapters if you need to use an adapter. Sometimes, if you have a certain type of hose, there may be a little piece on the inside you can kind of pull out and it'll fit nice and snug as well. But once you figure out which adapter you need to use, if you need to use any, really, really simple, you'll do that one time. So then once you have it hooked up to your CPAP machine, you just press and hold the button until you hear 3 beeps. When you hear 3 beeps, it's going to go into timer mode. And timer mode is probably what you're going to want to use. It's going to run for 30 minutes. It takes 1 minute before it gets started, so you can just set it down, and it will take 1 minute, and then all of a sudden it will start working. And it takes just under 30 minutes for it to complete a cleaning cycle. And then once you're done, what you're going to want to do then is run the machine just blowing air through it for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. So have your CPAP machine just kind of run, blow air through it. That way you'll be sure that you've gotten all the fresh air in the machine and it'll be completely clean. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to clean your mask and your tube. So you go ahead and unhook the tube from both the machine and the mask, and you just take your tube, and what we're going to do is this end over here is going to fit right into the machine, so really easy to put in there. If it doesn't fit, you have a couple options. Sometimes the heated hoses have a little piece that'll pop right out and then it'll slip right on. That's a little tip. Other times you could use one of the 4 included adapters that will help you to get it to fit right on snug to the machine. So now I've got the cleaner there. Got the other end of the hose. So now what we're going to do is find the adapter that fits our tube well. So this one fits great. And then we go ahead and we just stick it right in this little hole in the bag. Really, really simple. Bingo. So now you've got that set up and hooked in the hole. Next thing you're going to do is just open up this sanitation bag here. You open it up, and this doesn't have a full mask, on, but you get the idea. Take your full mask, and you just stick it right inside the bag. Really, really simple. Put it in there. You're going to zip it up. And that's it. You could also throw your cell phone in this bag or anything else you might want to have sanitized. Cell phones get pretty gross. So then you're going to go ahead and hit the button. Hold it down. Hold the button. You'll hear 3 beeps. The blue light's on. It's now in timer mode. And then once it's done, it will just shut off. And then you can go ahead and take everything out of the bag and reconnect the hose to the machine, reconnect the mask to the hose. And always suggested that you run it for maybe 10 or 15 minutes just to get all the oxygenated air to flow through so it's completely clean. And that way it's nice and fresh for when you're going to use it at night. And that is how you clean the mask and the hose.